The village of Willow Creek was a quiet and tranquil place. The sun would rise over the rolling hills, casting a warm and golden glow on the fields and houses. Birds sang sweetly in the trees, and the air was fresh and clean. Life was simple here. It was peaceful and serene. One boy in Willow Creek dared to dream much bigger. He looked beyond the fields and hills, imagining a different future. His name was Sam, and he yearned for a life filled with passion and purpose. He dared to dream of becoming a successful athlete. Sam was a special boy. He was born with a disability that made it difficult for him to walk. Every step was a challenge, but he faced it with a smile. Yet, he dreamed of running in races. The idea of feeling the ground beneath his feet and the thrill of competition filled his thoughts. He yearned to feel the wind against his face as he raced towards the finish line. The finish line was not just a goal, but a symbol of his determination. His heart burned with a desire to prove himself. He wanted to show that he was more than his disability. He wanted to show the world that he was capable of achieving great things. Sam's parents were supportive. They stood by him through every trial and triumph. They loved their son dearly. Their love was a constant source of strength for Sam. They worried about his dreams. They knew the world could be harsh and unforgiving. They knew the challenges he faced. The road ahead was long and filled with obstacles. However, they encouraged him to follow his heart. They believed in his potential and his dreams. They instilled in him the belief that anything is possible with determination. They taught him that perseverance could move mountains.
My dream was not easy. It was a path filled with hurdles. It would require immense courage and perseverance. I knew I had to be strong. I would need to overcome physical limitations. Each day was a test of my willpower. I would have to push myself harder than anyone else. But I was determined. I was ready to give it my all. I had a fire in my heart. This fire fueled my every step. I was not going to let anything stop me. No matter how tough the journey, I was prepared to face it head on.
Every morning, as the sun peeked over the horizon, Sam would wake up with a sense of purpose. He would begin his day with rigorous exercises, pushing his body to its limits. He would push himself to his limits. He trained his body with intense dedication. He strengthened his spirit with unwavering resolve. He refused to let his disability define him, instead using it as a source of strength and motivation.
Look at him, struggling like that. Does he really think he can become an athlete? They would often question his abilities.
Poor boy. It's sad to see him trying so hard. They would pity him, not understanding his true potential.
The villagers would often see Sam struggling during his practice. Some would sneer, whispering doubts behind his back. Others would offer pitying glances, not realizing the fire that burned within him. They didn't understand his determination, his relentless drive to succeed. They couldn't see the fire that burned within him. Sam ignored the naysayers, focusing on his goals. He used their negativity as fuel, turning their doubts into motivation. He channeled their doubts into determination, pushing himself even harder. He knew his path wouldn't be easy, but he was prepared for the challenges ahead. He was willing to fight for his dream no matter the obstacles. His spirit remained unbroken, his resolve unshaken. He knew his time would come, and he believed in his eventual success despite the challenges he faced. One day, a former athlete named Mr. Johnson came to Willow Creek. He was a man with a storied past, having once been a celebrated athlete himself. He'd heard whispers of a young boy with an impossible dream, a dream that many thought was beyond reach. Intrigued by these whispers, he decided to witness Sam's training firsthand, to see if the rumors held any truth. He watched from a distance, his eyes narrowed in keen observation, taking in every detail of Sam's efforts. Mr. Johnson saw more than a boy struggling with a disability. He saw raw talent, a spark that could ignite into something extraordinary. He saw an unyielding spirit, a determination that refused to be dimmed by any obstacle. He saw a diamond in the rough, waiting to be polished, a potential that was just beginning to shine.
Sam, I've been watching you. Your dedication and hard work have not gone unnoticed. I see potential in you that no one else does. You have something special, something that can be nurtured and developed. How would you like me to train you? Together, we can turn your dream into reality.
Mr. Johnson approached Sam, a glimmer of hope and determination in his eyes, a belief that this young boy could achieve greatness. He offered to train Sam, to guide him through the challenges and help him harness his potential. He saw the potential that no one else could see, a hidden gem waiting to be discovered.
I was taken aback by Mr. Johnson's offer. It was unexpected, yet it filled me with a sense of hope. I had grown accustomed to the skepticism of others, the doubt that clouded their eyes whenever they looked at me. I was used to the pitying looks, the silent judgments that followed me everywhere. But in Mr. Johnson's eyes, I saw belief. I saw a conviction that I had never seen before. I saw a kindred spirit, someone who understood my struggles and believed in my potential. I saw a mentor who believed in my dream, who was willing to invest his time and effort to help me succeed. I accepted the offer without hesitation. This was the opportunity I had been waiting for. I was ready to work harder than ever before, to push myself beyond my limits. I was ready to prove myself to the world, to show everyone that I was capable of achieving my dreams.